And welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Wall Warriors and the Cesta Cyclones. And with that, want to welcome everybody into another edition of our Fall 23 Battle Court season. I am Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman. How are you doing today, Stu?
I am doing well, Andrew. Fantastic day of Jai-Alai planned, Battle Court style here from Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
A chance here for the Cyclones to get that top seed. Looking for a bunch of points today against the Wall Warriors, currently at the bottom of our standings. Let's pull those up so you can see exactly where all five of our teams sit at this point in the season. Got the Robote Renegades up at the top with 70.5 points. Cyclones there 59.5. Devils 55.5. The Chargers, after yesterday's game day, just 51.5 points all season long, and they have a one game day fewer than the Devils. And the Warriors down there at the bottom with 34 points. We are now ready to begin our opening match, which will be the one matchup here with the second team of the Warriors taking on the third-ranked team of the Cyclones. It's Nicholas and Julian for the Warriors against Bueno and Manu of the Cyclones. Nicholas and Julian this season, 5-4 overall. Bueno and Manu for the Cyclones, the third team, 8-3. One of the better three teams in all Battle Court. There's the serve.
We begin. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu to the inside. Here's Julian. There's the backhand by Julian. Bueno's there. Here's the backhand. Here's the forehand. Catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Here's a catch by Manu. Manu from the forehand at the 9 line to the inside. Robote coming out. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Here's Julian. Backhand from the 12 line. Bueno's there. Here's a catch by Bueno. Backhand to the inside. Robote clips the sidewall. Caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno goes to the inside. Julian's there. Here's the backhand by Julian. Powerfully thrown. Manu from the 12 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. Here's a catch by Julian. Manu's there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Forehand by Nicholas. Julian makes the save on the Robote. Catch by Bueno all the way up at the 3 line. He throws it hard to the outside. Beautiful save by Nicholas. Big bounce to the inside. Manu's there. One hell of a first point to start things off. Robote coming out. Forehand play by Nicholas. Here's Manu. He takes on the bounce at the 12 line. Manu sends it deep. Nicholas on the backhand to the inside. Backhand by Manu. Julian. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Powerful throw. Caught by Julian. Bueno cuts it off the 8 line. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Catch by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Sends it deep. Catch by Nicholas in the front court. There's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Julian. Backhand 2-all, not overrun by Bueno. He makes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw will score such a well-played first point. Going for the Cesta Cyclones in white, Bueno and Manu. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, and we've seen some longer points in this second-ranked group all season long. I mean, this matchup really affords these long points. Bueno and Nicholas up in the front court, not many shot killers up there, so they're going to rally with good, solid backcourters. Seeing a lot of that this match. Whoa,
what a catch by Manu. Clean miss in the front court. Kare stopped by Bueno. Bueno, hard throw. It scores on the return. 2 points for Bueno and Manu of the Cesta Cyclones. Bueno serves.
You see Nicholas, that one came across his body. Good throw there by Bueno. Really opened up off the sidewall. Nicholas not expecting that much, just caught it off the tip. 2 first points going the way of the 3 team here, Bueno and Manu against the 2 of the Warriors.
Here's the backhand by Julian. That will land out. 3 points for Bueno and Manu.
You're not used to what we're seeing from this Nicholas and Julian team. They've been playing so disciplined all season long. Not many quick backhand 2-walls like that.
Especially that first point, too, that went on just several minutes. Beautifully played.
The craziest part about it, I think that was half as long as the longest point we've seen this year, and that felt like an eternity. Great point to start us off.
Here's a catch by Julian. Long Kare lands in perfectly and scores. That is beautifully executed to get the Wall Warriors in the black shirts on the board with a point. Nicholas serves.
That shows you what I know, Stu. Julian coming right back. There's a Kare. More of the shot we want to see from him in the backcourt. He's got such a precise right side, got good power, opening up nicely to score.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
But after that first point, a much different strategy from both of these teams than we've been used to seeing all season long.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Here's the backhand by Julian. Nicholas sends it deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Manu from the right side. Manu on the backhand from the 12 line. Here's Julian. Backhand from the 11. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is a second point for the black shirts. Nicholas and Julian of the Wall Warriors. Nicholas serves.
Just a perfect throw that time. Right on the wall, crossing deep in the backcourt. You know, if Manu's struggling with it, it's tough for anybody here in the sport.
Sidearm serve stopped in the backcourt by Manu. The powerful backhand by Manu to the inside. Robote for the big bounce. Stopped on the forehand of Manu. Here's a catch by Julian. Powerful forehand by Julian. Robote forehand save by Manu. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side. Catch by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown. Good catch by Manu again, this time at the 12 line. Bueno on the catch. Forehand, right up the middle, caught by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Robote coming all the way out to the 3 line. Turned on the forehand of Bueno. Catch by Manu. Backhand from the 12 line. Manu again. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Manu calls for it. Backhand from the 9 line. Low and hard and caught by Julian. Julian sends it deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully to the inside. Manu for the Robote. Nicholas on the catch. Scoop by Manu, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas rifling it outside, and Bueno comes up with a clutch catch. Here's Julian from the 12 line with the carom. Bueno's there again. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, low, hard, and inside. Here's Julian. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand. Catch by Julian. Carom by Julian is out. Another well-played point, 4 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves for the Cesta Cyclones.
I'll tell you what, Bueno's been playing some of the best highlight of his career, and all started after that loss to Robin. 3-set loss, third set, frustrated by it. He's been playing lights out, stopping the ball, killing the point more effectively, and also throwing a couple more shots than we're used to seeing. It's good overall play from Bueno. Made that stop. Cyclones get the point for a 4-2 lead.
Julian with the carom. That is stopped. Three points for Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas serves. 'Powerful sidearm serve. This one's stopped by Manu. There's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote coming out. Manu, 11 line with a hop over the top. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, straight back. Julian saves the rebote. That was nicely played. Here's Bueno. Carom by Bueno scores point.
Wow.
For Bueno and Manu. Bueno and Manu with 5 points, possible set point. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. That is 6 points and the set for Bueno and Manu of the Cesta Cyclones, winning the first set 6-3. We'll put 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
6-3 there in favor of the Cyclones. Again, that's the third-ranked team of the Cyclones against the two of the Warriors. So far, upset brewing here on this Tuesday game day. Doesn't get much better than Bueno and Manu in this third-ranked group. A record similar with Gosheri and Ben, but 8-3 overall coming into this one. This is their 12th and final match, and what a season it has been. Led by the backcourt of there, number 17, Manu. But Bueno's been a great compliment up there in the front court since the first couple of weeks. Slow start for him, but since about October, really, been playing some of the best in his career. Nicholas and Julian as well for the Warriors. Solid second-ranked team, just not enough offense, and that's really been one of the things that's kind of keeping them from being an elite team in the second-ranked group. And Julian, the ones throwing a couple more shots today compared to Nicholas. And typically it's the front quarter that's throwing more shots in highlight. I see a bunch of conversation there going on between the Cyclones team. Flipping over to the Wall Warriors now.
Here we are with a distant view of the ESPN3 Players Cage.
And it's 6-3 in the opening set for Bueno and Manu, ready to go with set number 2 here right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Nicholas has the serve for the Wall Warriors. Nicholas serves. Our second set has begun. Here's the catch by Manu. Backhand to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerfully thrown to the corner. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote save by Manu. Catch on the forehand of Nicholas. Nicholas hard to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Here's Manu. Rebote by Nicholas right up the middle. Manu makes the catch at the 11 line. Low and hard from the forehand of Manu. Beautifully caught by Julian. Backhand 2-all in the cesta of Bueno. What a catch by Julian. Big backhand. Rebote coming out right up the middle. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Julian. Julian hard throw to the outside. Scores. First point of the second set goes to the black shirts, the Wall Warriors. Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas serves. He threw that hard.
Very hard. I was just going to say, I mean, Manu's playing about as hard as we've seen him. Ever since that first miss, or one miss in that opening set, they tipped right on the wall. He's been throwing the ball harder, a little more focus. Hasn't missed anything since then. Got to test Bueno up there if you're the Warriors.
Here's the backhand by Julian. Catch by Manu. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand save over the backs of his opponents by Julian. Hard throw. Rebote. Rebote left side. Thrown to the inside by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Manu. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Backhand thrown powerfully. Rebote coming all the way to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand. Up. Bueno. Manu with a hop. Midcourt. Low and hard from the right side. Stopped by Julian. Powerful right side by Julian. Rebote for Manu. Here's Julian at the 9 line. Outside placement is wide. 1-1. We're all tied up. Bueno serves.
Going for it again. I mean, first time, much better throw. Looked to be in tempo and rhythm. That time, just pushed it a little bit. Didn't need it right there, forcing it offensively. Which isn't the strength in Julian's game. I mean, in rhythm, he's taking some shots. Those tend to be a little bit better. That time, just got it on the forehand. Bueno knew it right away. He was backing up. Maybe switch up for that outside placement moving forward.
Here's the backhand by Julian. Powerfully thrown. Well caught by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Big backhand. That touched the overhead screen. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves.
Yeah, just did catch a piece pretty deep into the backcourt as well. Just a couple inches away from clearing, but any part of that overhead screen, ball is out of play.
Here's a catch by Julian. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas sends it deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. He sends it straight back. Julian's there. Julian, cortada. Caught by Manu. Good read. Catch by Julian from the 12 line. Right up the middle. Bueno in and out of the cesta. That's 2 points apiece. 2 points now for the black shirts. Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas serves.
Bueno been a little more aggressive these last couple weeks. Maybe one that he didn't need. On the move, coming cross court, high to his left side. That's a tougher one to control. And also tends to miss a couple more coming to that left. A little less control compared to his right side.
Nice serve. Excellent catch. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played from the forehand of Nicholas. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote, forehand to the inside. Here's Manu. What a catch, scooping it off the floor and the sidewall. Backhand by Julian. Hard throw to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand. Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Catch by Manu. Robote left side by Manu. Scoop by Nicholas. Nicholas blasts it low and hard. It's scooped up beautifully by Manu. Here's Julian. Backhand by Julian. Backhand by Manu. Kare. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno on the forehand. Stopped by Julian. Beautiful catch by Julian. Backhand 2-all. Cut off by Bueno. Bueno's 2-all. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas's Kare opens and scores. My, oh my, what a series of throws. Nicholas and Julian score a point. They have 3.
And to Kare, the best one of the bunch to close it out from the outside, sidewall, front wall.
Everybody's throwing, everybody's catching. Really well done.
Yeah, high-level play, and more impressive there. Bueno was a 5th-ranked player out there on the court right now with 2, 3, and a 1. Wouldn't even know it based on the way he's playing.
Catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Robote, forehand to the inside. Robote left side. Big bounce. Cut off in the air by Bueno. Robote forehand to the inside. Manu's there. Nice scoop. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Here's the backhand by Manu. Catch by Manu. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Backhand from the 12 line. Julian is there. Takes it in the air. Scoop by Manu. There's the backhand. Robote forehand played high by Nicholas. Here's Manu. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote coming out again. Robote left side to the inside. Manu on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Manu on the catch. Backhand again, this time from the 10 line. Robote comes right to the left side of Nicholas. Catch by Manu. Manu sends it deep. Julian with the catch at the 11 line. To the inside he goes. Catch by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand again by Manu. Powerful forehand. This one caught by Julian deep in the backcourt. Julian from the right side. Manu's there. Big backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Here's Bueno. Bueno from the 7 line to the inside. Manu. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown to the inside, and Julian's there. Fine Robote save by Bueno. Here's Nicholas. 2-all opens wide and scores. Well executed. That's 4 points for Nicholas and Julian. Well played by all 4 players. Nicholas serves.
After a long rally, Nicholas finally got it on the costado, and he shot the 2-all as Bueno was moving towards it. Tough to get the cesta in position while you're trying to keep in mind where you are on the court, trying to make that catch. A lot going on there for Bueno. Good shot there by Nicholas. You said it's Stu, opening up nicely. Just beat him to the net side.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Catch by Julian. Julian on the backhand. Manu's there. Bueno on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Beautiful catch by Julian, pulling it from the side wall. Powerful backhand, stays on the wall both ways. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas hard to the inside. He scores on the return. That's 5 points. Possible set point. Man, there's just such an energy emanating from this court, and it's pretty hot. I mean, it's cold in the building.
Right. I mean, ball's probably warmed up now as well. You see it flying. I mean, these guys are throwing it hard, making every defensive play. A couple of shots mixed in as well. It's as good as it gets here. Nicholas and Julian looking to force the third set.
Backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Goes deep. What a catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Robote by Manu to the inside. It kicks. What a catch by Julian. That's a powerful backhand. Julian from the 11 line on the right side. Back to the inside. Bueno cuts it off. Backhand. Nicholas makes the catch. 2-all played to score. Point and set for the black shirts. Nicholas and Julian, they win the second set 6-2. So we have split sets. Cyclones winning the first set 6-3. Warriors winning the second set 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We will come back out and play our third and final set.
A little bit of a different strategy for the Warriors. A lot more aggressive offensively. How about the costado from Nicholas? Haven't seen it much this season, Stu, but those last couple points closing out that set effectively.
Very much so. I mean, just tremendous catching, tremendous throwing. The shots from Nicholas have been spot on. Doing a beautiful job overall.
And also, someone that's, now in his second season of front court play, came here to Magic City as a backcourter, moved up to the front.
And then as a substitute.
And here he is now, full season playing up in the front court with Julian behind him. One of the better second-ranked teams. All these teams pretty solid. With a record of 5-4. They have 2 more matches after tonight to complete their season. See Julian right there, backcourt on this team, made pretty much every solid catch in that second set. He was the one throwing a couple more shots early on than Nicholas. The front quarter took charge, and that's really when the momentum flipped. See some replays right here. Bueno on the rebote. There's a good save, but you see him on the move. You got to throw the 2-ball. Hesitated a bit, beats him to the net. Just a gorgeous throw. See another 2-wall, second one, even better than the first. Forces a third set, beginning right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. Each team has won 1 set. First to 6 points will win this first match. Bueno will have the serve for the Cesta Cyclones. Bueno serves. The third set has begun. Julian keeps it on the left side. Powerfully thrown. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote by Bueno to the inside. Here's Julian. Great catch at the side wall. Backhand by Manu.
Dying in the corner.
That ball died coming out of the Chula. First point goes to Bueno and Manu of the Cesta Cyclones in the white shirts. Bueno serves.
Finally found the Chula in this match. Kind of a lower backhand with good power. Julian stepped out of the way, wanted no part of it. Right in the corner, not playable for Nicholas.
Julian on the catch. Powerful forehand. Tough play for Manu. He makes a save on the rebote. Well played. Julian Outside placement, scooped by Bueno. Free wall play, caught in the air by Julian. Julian powerfully from the right side. Crossing the side wall, Manu has it on the forehand. Comes back over the top. Julian's there. Forehand by Julian. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Nicholas cuts it off in the air. Outside placement. Scoop attempt is tipped. 1-1. We're all tied up. First to 6 will win the match. Nicholas serves for the Wall Warriors.
All power right there, getting that point for the Warriors to tie it up. Another outside placement. It's been an effective shot for him when they've kept it in play.
Big right side to the inside. Rotate left side to the inside. Here's the catch by Julian. Julian from the right side. Caught by Manu. Manu over the top. Outside placement. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully back to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. It's a 2-ball play. And it scores off the frame of Nicholas's cesta. 2 points for the white shirts, Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves. Two all, stopped by Bueno. Bueno's forehand, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside. Beautiful catch. Nice return by Julian. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Long carom. This one stopped by Bueno. Bueno from the Costalo. Nicholas makes the save. That hits the rail above the front wall, which is just out of play. That is 3 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves. Powerful right side by Manu. Good catch. Robote. Here's a catch by Nicholas. Robote forehand. Scoop by Manu. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. Manu makes the catch. Manu hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Manu. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the outside, landing in perfectly to score. The splitter working. Nicholas and Julian have 2. Bueno and Manu with 3. Nicholas and Julian serve. Sidearm serve scooped up by Manu. That's beautiful. Robote to the inside. Robote left side. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas sends it back. Robote left side by Manu to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Julian. Hard throw to the inside. Manu for the Robote. Catch by Julian. Julian's carom will score point. For the black shirts, the Wall Warriors, Nicholas and Julian, we are all tied up at 3 points apiece. The first team to reach 6 points will win this match. There's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Julian. That clears the overhead screen. Robote coming out. Robote at the sidewall, saved by Bueno. Here's Julian. Carom. for 2-all scores. 4 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves. Here's the backhand by Julian. Good catch. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand save by Nicholas. Manu makes the catch. Here's the backhand by Julian. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Nicholas makes the catch. Hard coastie to the inside. Manu's there. Rebote. Rebote left side. Rebote left side. Rebote forehand is up. This is caught by Manu. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side by Manu. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. There's the backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote again, this time by Nicholas to the inside. Manu is there. Here's the backhand. Julian on the catch. He cannot hold on. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for the Cesta Cyclones. Julian advances to make the catch. Hard, powerful throw. Rebote coming out. Bueno makes the save from his knees. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Rifles it for the 3-wall play. Bueno to the outside. Bueno backing up. He makes the Rebote save. Here's Julian. Julian from the forehand. Powerfully to the inside. Manu is there. Here's the backhand. Rebote. There's the backhand by Manu. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Nicholas goes powerfully. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. That's in the overhead screen. Still possible match point for Bueno and Manu, but Nicholas and Julian now have 4 points. Nicholas serves. There's the backhand by Manu. Rebote, forehand by Nicholas. Here's the catch by Manu. Backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. It's a line drive to the inside. Beautifully saved by Nicholas. Manu's there. Manu powerfully from the right side. He's calling for the Rebote. He rifles it back to the inside. Manu's looking for the Rebote save. That clips, caught by Nicholas. Rebote left side by Manu. Julian's there. Julian from the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Rebote. There's the catch. Forehand. Scooped up by Manu. What a catch by Julian. Julian hard and low to the inside. Tipped. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the maximum number of points allowable in a set, 5-5. Nicholas serves to Bueno and Manu for the match. There's the serve by Nicholas. Manu's there. Backhand by Manu. Chula will score for the win. Point set in a hard-fought match. Hard-fought match for Bueno and Manu, winning it in the third and decisive set, 6-5.
6-5 in the third and decisive set. What a way to start the game day. First points going to the Cyclones in upset fashion. 3-team taking out a 2-team yet again here in our Fall 23 Battle Court season. Take a look at that game day score now. 1.5 points. Just 0 there for the Warriors after our opening match. Rest of the slate for today. Let's run down the remaining matches. Kare and Ikeda in singles. That will be up next, followed by Joseph against Bueno. Then Julian, Carbo in singles. Then 2 doubles matches. Jen and Manny take on Joseph and Correa. And then Nicholas and Julian again. They come out against the top-ranked team of the Cyclones. That's Carbo and Manu. Just under a minute away from the start of our second match at 4th-ranked singles between Correa and Ikeda. Before we get to that, we're going to hear from Bueno and Manu. What a match to start off the game day, winning the first and third sets to take the match on that decisive 11th point. Here they are, Bueno and Manu.
All right, Bueno, Manu, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling tired, but happy at the same time. It feels good to come out first game of the day and put some points up on the board. That's a tremendous team that we just played against, man. 2 very, very good players. I got a world-class backcourt that kind of made my job easier, man. But that's a tremendous team that we just played against. It feels good to come out and put some points up on the board.
Tell me, that match finished with a perfect chula. How does that even feel? How do you can't plan for that.
I can't tell you the amount of relief that you feel when I saw that ball not come out, man. It was a perfect throw at the perfect time, and I couldn't be any happier.
Well, guys, again, congratulations for winning that match. We'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank you. Go Clones.
And we thank Bueno and Manu. Coming up next, that 4th-ranked singles matchup, Ikeda with a record of 6-1. That only losses when he gave away 6 straight points to Spinner, so very well could be undefeated. This will be his 8th and final singles match of the season. His opponent, Correa, 2-5. One of those wins courtesy of Robin.
That's right. This is the birthday special for Correa, for Ikeda, rather.
Happy birthday to Ikeda. There's a serve. Match is underway. Here's a catch on the left side of Ikeda. Hard backhand. Taking it up overhead. Here's Correa from deep in the backcourt. Shoots it hard. Back inside. Forehander bote now for Ikeda. Correa backing up. Takes it in at the 10. Powerful throw up the middle. Here's Ikeda now at the 8 line. This one crossing the sidewall. And scoring. First point of our second match goes to Ikeda.
As is often the case at the beginning of a set, players feeling each other out. Correa's power is all there on his forehand. Ikeda, strength is in his defensive game, catches everything, moves to the ball really, really well. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Backhand by Correa. Here's Ikeda. Into the corner, Rabote. Forehand laid up. Ikeda, high hard forehand, trying to get it to pass. Correa has it up overhead at the 11. Outside placement is outside the court. 2 straight for Ikeda. He serves.
Good effort by Correa to try to land that in. Ball landing wide by probably about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet.
Low runner, Ikeda missed it on the bounce. Correa gets on the board first. First point for opening set, he now serves. Forehand to the outside. That is missed by Ikeda. 2 points now for Correa. We're tied up.
Rare miss for Ikeda. He's been spot on with his catching on both sides, on both the left and right side.
Perfect serve scoring for Kare. That is an ace. He takes a 3-2 lead. Forehand played inside. Kare runs under it. On the 9 line, shoots it high and hard, trying to get past Ikeda. Not going to let him. Nice catch there at the 10 line. This one passes. Kare on the rebote, turns it low, and he's going to get the second bounce to score. That's a 4-2 lead.
Again, Correa doing a good job of moving Ikeda around. Ikeda moving up on that ball, but not able to get to it before the second bounce.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Correa. Backhand into the corner. Correa. There's a rebote. Ikeda now backs up, takes it on the forehand. Drops it over the top with a big bounce. The patience by Kare, turns rebote to the outside. The big bouncer is Ikeda. From the outside, low and hard. Kare, a nice scoop there on the left side. Backhand, picked off the side wall. Here's Ikeda now. Kare from the left side. Back to Ikeda. Trying to get it to pass. Kare steps in at the 11. Higher and harder. Ikeda going to keep it on the left side. Low runner, scoop. Clean miss. Rebote saved on the back end. Takes Ikeda to the outside of the court. Lower and harder. Coming back to the forehand of Correa. Ikeda now from the 10 line. Powerful backhand opening up. Caught overhead by Correa. Shoots it back to the inside. He's going to let it pass. Tough rebote save on the back end. Correa low and hard. Ikeda on the forehand. Scooped it up. High hard throw, crossing the sidewall again. Rebote is missed. A well-played point. That one goes to Ikeda. Down by 1 here in our opening set. He now serves.
Ikeda employing a technique that served him well throughout.
Ikeda on the forehand. Powerful throw, passing. Correa just does get out there, turns it back up the middle. Ikeda aggressively at the 6 line. Low and hard inside placement. Dropping low and scoring. 4-4 is now the score. Ikeda serves. Forehand by Ikeda, played inside and tipped. Five points for Ikeda. He's got a possible set point. Ikeda, sidearm forehand, caught overhead. Nice catch by Correa. Backhand. Here's Ikeda. Here's a forehand by Correa, powerfully thrown inside. The scoop is tipped. We are at 5-5. This is set point. Ikeda on the forehand. Caught in the air by Kare. Shoots it high and hard. Ikeda steps in at the 11 line. Over the top. Gonna be a big bouncer. Kare controls it deep in the backcourt. Ikeda at the 10 line. This one crossing again. Kare looking for the rebote. He lays it up. Ikeda advancing up at the 8 line. High and hard again. Forehand rebote, dropping low. Ikeda gets there before the second bounce. High, hard one, back into the corner. Tough rebote is
At
missed.
the sidewall.
Point
My, oh my.
and set. Ikeda closes it out on the decisive 11th point. We'll be back in 2 minutes and play set number 2.
You don't get closer than that in a set, folks. Not just in terms of points, but as far as the overall playing of both Kare, which had tremendous power on the right side, the forehand, and the catching of Ikeda. Ikeda's catching was spot on. There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. See the back of Ikeda consulting with Bueno, Jedden.
You got to say, Kare, I mean, started off well in the practices today, so figure, he was going to come out with some good play, and boy, did he ever, Stu. Taking a 4-2 lead, Ikeda, good on him, coming back, taking 4 of the next
That was
5 points.
Absolutely, that was 5-5.
Ikeda had to work hard to come back for that win. I mean, look at the records this season. Kare had just 1 win and 5 losses. Again, that other win for Kare this season came courtesy of Robin, and Ikeda just 1 loss. That was in a 3rd set. Got some replays right here. I'm going to get 2 bounces there before Ikeda could get up to it.
Tremendous play again by Kare and by Ikeda. Once again, this is Ikeda's birthday special. Ikeda turns 30 today.
Very happy birthday to Ikeda. We're ready to begin our second set. Kare will serve to Ikeda. We begin with an underserve. Second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. There's a powerful backhand by Ikeda. Forehand rebote laid up. Here's Kare on the inside at the 10 line. Fake the outside placement. Ikeda got back in there. Rebote dropping and missed on the bounce. Kare gets on the board first in our second set.
Kare's got that so-important first point here in the second set. A reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Hard serve, taking it on the left side. Low running backhand. Scooped up by Kare. Back to the left side. Here's Ikeda again. Trying to get it to pass. Kare steps in there, takes it off the side wall. On the 12 line, low runner now. Ikeda on the bounce. Scooped it up. one dropping low again. Kare now up at the 9. Backhand. High and hard. Not going to get past Ikeda. Good catch behind him. This one does pass. Robote forehand. Laid up. Not going to make it. That comes up short into the pad. Pad is bad. Ties it up. 1-1.
Again, Correa going just to try to get that up to the front wall. Just missing by just inches.
Ball tipped by Ikeda, moving back for it. That's a second point for Correa. Hard backhand again. Correa could not control it. Ball popping out of the cesta. Second point for Ikeda. Ties it back up at 2.
Correa had his cesta behind the ball. Ball came into the cesta, just didn't break his wrist sufficiently to stop the ball.
Perfect serve. Better catch there by Correa. Forehand Robote. Deep in the backcourt. Dropped at the feet. Correa backing up. Up at the 9 line, fake the outside placement, puts it back up the middle, where it's missed. 3-2 advantage for Correa. Laid up. Here's Ikeda. Taken up at the 6 line on the forehand. Shoots it inside. Low and hard. Correa running with it. He's got the Robote. High off the front wall. Big bouncer. Controlled up at the 7 line. Ikeda back over the top. This one dropping even lower. That's going to take a second bounce and score. 3-3. Ikeda serves.
Correa looked like he had a play on it coming at him. Chose to make the Robote, and it just died coming off the back wall.
There's the backhand by Correa, right on the numbers. Ikeda's got the Robote. Way up at the 7 line, fake the outside, beeps it inside. What a pickup by Ikeda up overhead. Backhand into the corner and passing, comes shooting out and scores. Ikeda takes the lead. Late in our second set, 4-3. Powerful forehand inside, cut off in the air. Ikeda back inside with it. Here's the Robote, forehand. Ikeda high off the front wall. Correa running under it, beautiful read. There's a strong backhand. Robote, Ikeda, powerful throw is tipped. Correa advancing, could not make the catch. That brings Ikeda to 5 points. He's got a possible set, possible match point.
I'll tell you, that was beautifully played by Ikeda, straight over the top to the inside. Just really, really beautiful play.
Back up the middle. Here's Kare on the forehand. Ikeda now letting it pass. Got to get back on the inside. Just does lay it up.
Kare threw that really, really hard.
Goes for that 3-wall play. Oh, Ikeda with a good read, knows where to be. 2-wall. Cut off low. Correa blasts it low and hard and scoring. It extends the match here. 4 points for Correa. Ikeda still with a possible match point.
Correa Cesta. Oh, man. I'll tell you, this has not been a good day for Cestas. We have a 5-minute equipment timeout. Don't know that it's going to take that long. So these cestas are all entirely handmade from chestnut. And they take quite a beating throughout the Battle Court season. In fact, the cestas are repaired almost daily by cesta makers that we have here in-house because the reeds tend to break. And also, yeah, that frame right there, you can see there on that replay, Kare having a problem with the frame.
Oh, yeah.
I had a problem in earlier practice today with another cesta. So, strapping tape, which is that right there, used by the chief official. Strapping tape is applied, basically just reinforcing to make sure that the ball doesn't come through, giving Kare at least a chance to get through this.
It does have another match coming up later, so hope that the cesta
The
can
one
withstand
benefit to a cesta like that, you can catch with it. Like if you had a new cesta, it'd be like trying to catch on a 2x4. Throwing leaves a little bit to be desired. He's got so much power, though.
Right.
We'll see. But
Yeah, we are in an equipment timeout. Looks like we're going to get going here in just a few seconds once Kare ties in. He has the serve. Down 4-5. Ikeda leading here. Possible set, possible match point for him. To serve by Kare. We resume our match. Backhand into the corner. Kare on the move. Rebote just above the pad. Here's Ikeda. High hard one right in the corner. Rebote on the wall. Laid up. Ikeda high and hard into the corner. Kare just does get enough on it to keep it going. The backhand, though, right in the corner again. Tougher save for Kare. He makes it. Back to the inside. There's Ikeda. Nice scoop up in the front court. Forehand Rebote laid up again. Ikeda on the inside. Forehand. Back over the top. Dropping low. Kare runs under it. Backhand. Caught in the air at the 10 line. High hard return. Back up the middle. Kare trying to get out there for the Rebote. Keeps it going. Ikeda on the bounce at the 9 line. Outside placement will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Ikeda ends it in straight sets. 6-5, 6-4. And Cyclones keep the clean sweep alive with that win by Ikeda. 2.5 points for the team through our first 2 matches. Up next, Joseph against Bueno in singles. Joseph substituting for Bradley. $62 points now for the Cyclones in our Fall 23 season. Just about a minute away from the start of that Joseph versus Bueno matchup here. Bueno in singles, 4-3 overall in this 5th ranked group. Joseph is coming as a sub one time, got the win over Rock. Before we get to all that, though, we're going to hear from our winner, Ikeda, 7-1 in singles this season. Best record in the 4th ranked group. Here he is.
All right, Ikeda, congratulations on winning that match. You right now have the best standing record on your division. You have a 7-1.
7-1?
Yes. So how did you keep your shape this entire season so far?
Can you repeat the question again? Sorry, my bad.
How did you keep motivated? How did you keep your shape to be so on top of your game this season?
Oh my God, I mean, there's no motivation. There's no big motivation bigger than the going to the final, you know, and get that trophy, I guess.
And then get a last question. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. What are
thank
you going to
you,
do to celebrate your win and your birthday?
I think we're going out. Wife and a couple of friends. But I'm not sure yet. It's a surprise.
Well,
Thank you,
again,
guys.
congratulations again. We'll see what else happens today.
Thank you. To my wife and everything.
And up next, quickly introduce our 5th ranked singles matchup here. We have Joseph substituting for the Warriors, taking on Bueno of the Cyclones. Joseph will have the first serve. Just about ready to begin.
We're ready to begin our next match. Joseph will have the serve for the Wall Warriors. Joseph serves, we begin. Serve is good. Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Rebote, forehand by Joseph. Bueno's there. Here's the backhand. Bueno on the board first. He serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, going to be a tough matchup here for Joseph. There's one win in this group, came against Rock. Bueno, completely different player, and the way he played that opening match, tough for anybody even signed to this 5th ranked group to give him a run for his money today. Bueno's got good catching, good solid shots. There's the serve as
That
well.
ball
That one
died
floating.
coming out of the service box. That is 2 points for Bueno. He serves.
Yeah, just a tough break for him, really floating up in the service box. He's just got to recognize that sound and move up on it.
Joseph on the catch. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote saved by Bueno to the outside. Joseph is there. Powerful forehand kicks off the front wall. Rebote saved to the inside by Bueno. Here's Joseph. Joseph, powerful costado, caught in the air by Bueno. Powerful forehand again. Bueno makes the catch at the 8 line. There's the backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Bueno's there. Rebote forehand is missed. 3 points for Bueno of the Cesta Cyclones. He serves. Joseph just having a difficult time really getting anything together here. Got good power on his right side when he gets it in there. Court positioning's a bit off, running up on balls, not exactly making sure catches.
We'd just like to see him. I mean, he's got a good right side and good power. Just like to see him go for it, throw a couple shots, and maybe you wouldn't expect from him, mix it up, and try to keep Bueno off his footing.
Joseph from the forehand, back to the inside. Here's the catch by Bueno, backhand. Rebote left side by Joseph. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Joseph's up. Under the bridge. 4 points for Bueno. He serves.
Yeah, that one just dropping off the back wall. Smart throw by Bueno, forcing that deeper rebote for Joseph if he could get a cesta on it. 4 big points here for Bueno, and based on the way he came out that opening match, expected something like this. See if Joseph can get anything going.
Powerful right side by Joseph. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 5 points for Bueno. Possible set point.
And trying to get that powerful forehand to pass, just catching the rail above the front wall. 5 straight for Bueno, looking to close it out.
Joseph on the 2-wall. Bueno will catch it in the air. Forehand played back. Joseph makes the catch mid-court. Low and hard, right up the middle. Bueno's there. Backhand. That ball's dying. That's a great
Nice
rebote
save.
save by Joseph. Bueno's forehand. Well played. Rebote left side. Catch by Bueno. That's in the overhead screen. Point and set for Bueno. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Solid performance here by Bueno. I mean, not throwing many shots, just passing to the inside, forcing a couple rebotes, and good game plan for him to take it 6-0, straight points. See the Cyclones coming to join Bueno over there. Manny, the captain, you'll be seeing him.
There we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Focus on Bueno. Solid first set there. Basically just making sure that he doesn't have any unforced errors. Move Joseph all around the court. Joseph not sure whether or not to go for the ball in front of him. Always want to go for that ball when it's in front of you. Taking it on the bounce or in the air. Letting those pass to rebotes that aren't necessarily going to come out. Once again, for anyone who may be new to highlight, that rebote is when it passes the player. It's coming off the back wall. Basically rebound off the back wall. We call it rebote.
Bueno will be ending his singles season with this match, looking to finish at 5-3. And for next season, I mean, you got Kare, who's a 4. Bueno's been playing solid. I mean, right on the line, maybe a 4, a really good 5 if he drops to a 5, or perhaps could be frozen by the Cyclones team as well. It's been a great addition, good teammate there. You see Jeden as well, joining him on the bench. 6th-ranked player for this team. Also with a really solid season, playing behind Carbo and in front of Manny. The 6th and 4th-ranked teams, respectively. Bueno looking to get out there for our second set. Joseph as well. We're ready to begin. Set number 2.
Joseph serves. The second set begins with an overserve. That's a first fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote, forehand by Joseph. Bueno at the sidewall, has the ball at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote left side, right up the middle. Bueno makes the catch. Rebote forehand by Joseph. Bueno on the catch at the 6th line. Low and hard. Joseph's there. Bueno right up the middle. And it scores. First point of the second set goes to Bueno of the Cesta Cyclones. He serves.
Yeah, next time Joseph gets it on the coast out, I'd like to see him either keep it more to the inside or go for that 2-wall. I mean, we've seen it in practices that he's capable and he can throw it. Got to move Bueno around, force him, do something defensively to try to force a miss. He's been so solid. He's made every catch. Hasn't thrown one shot yet. He's taken all 7 points.
At serve, scores. Passing Joseph on the inside. 2 points for Bueno.
Another perfect serve there by Bueno. First one in the opening set. Just kind of float on to that one, crossing and dropping. Well done.
Joseph from the 10 line. Low to the inside. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote. A rebound off the back wall. Saved by Joseph. It hits the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Bueno. He serves.
Man, the closer they are to the sidewall, the tougher they are to turn those rebotes, and that one right on the numbers, just catching the top part of the pad.
Here's the catch by Bueno. There's the backhand from the 8 line. Rebote to the outside. Bueno makes the catch. Forehand by Bueno. Good effort by Joseph to try to turn that into a rebote. Not going to happen. Bueno has 4 points and the serve.
Yeah, good little fake there by Bueno. Joseph committed to the carom, dropped it back to the inside, got the second bounce.
Excellent catch by Joseph. Backhand 2-all, scooped up by Bueno. Good catch by Joseph. Forehand from the 11 line, low and hard to the inside. Bueno's there. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Rebote. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Bueno.
Just about as solid as we've ever seen Bueno today. And only a couple misses in that opening doubles match. Pulling off an upset, looking to make it 2-0 right here. Just needs one more point.
Here's a catch by Joseph. Joseph picada, big bounce. Bueno adjusts, comes back to the 12 line to make the catch. There's the backhand. Joseph's there. Powerful costado right up the middle, caught by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand. Here's Joseph from the 9 line. Soft 2-all. Powerful forehand by Bueno. Rebote left side, in the pad, point, set, and match. Ladies and gentlemen, a straight set victory for Bueno, taking it in straight sets, 6-0, 6-0.
Big win for Bueno, keeps the perfect day alive for his Cyclones team. 3.5 points so far through the first 3 matches. 1 singles and 2 doubles remain. Julian and Carbo, third-ranked singles up next. Fourth-ranked doubles, where you have Joseph and Kare substituting for that Kare-Bradley team, and then Nicholas and Julian against Carbo and Manu. Those 3 matches will conclude the game day. And Joseph having to play a rank up, substituting. Couldn't get anything going right there in that singles match. And we're going to hear from Bueno, ready to go. Done with his singles season for the Cyclones. Been a great addition to the roster as a 5th-ranked player. Let's hear what he had to say. Bueno of the Cyclones.
All right, Bueno, that is the last match of your season as singles. You ended up 5-3. How are you feeling? How do you think your season went so far?
I feel good. You know, I'm 5-3, but I don't count anything before the first week of October, so I did pretty well at the end there. But I really respect Joseph, man. You know, he's been part of the roster here since 2018. You know, he's improved a lot. You know, he came in substituting for Bradley today. I knew it was going to be a difficult match for him, and I knew how important it was for to put the points up on the team. I mean, on the board for the team. So, yeah, I just came out and did what I needed to do. But I really do respect Joseph, man. He's a heck of a player, man. He's been here since 2018, and he's improved and keeps improving.
Well, Bueno, thank you so much. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
All right, thank you.
And we thank Bueno. Coming up next, it'll be a fun one here, Stu. It's that 3rd-ranked singles matchup. Carbo, record of 2-4, taking on Julian, or the Wall Warriors, 3-3 in this season. Carbo, tough 3-set loss to Urbieta just this past Friday evening. Julian looking to get back up over 500, pick up his 4th win. Julian will have the serve here in our 4th match of the afternoon. Fault over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Low, hard forehand. Picked up by Julian. There's a backhand. Forehand played back to the inside. Julian. Tip ball. First point to Carbo.
Julian moved up on the ball well. Carbo Nice play there from the forehand, just straight back hard to the inside.
That is
Ace.
a perfect serve, crossing low and scoring an ace. 2-0. Here's Julian on the forehand, low and hard. Carballo backing up at the 9 line, takes it in. Here's Rebote, forehand. Dropping inside, here's Carballo. Forehand Rebote, scooped up. Here's Carballo backing up, hard throw up the middle. Rebote left side by Julian. Here's Carballo cutting back inside, takes it up at the 9. Carballo runs under it. High, hard forehand back into the corner. That's a 3-wall play. Julian's got the Rebote again. Drops it just above the pad. Carballo, 2-wall. Thrown in to score. 3-0 lead.
Beautiful Costado 2-wall executed by Carballo there. Landed in well.
Here's a backhand by Julian. Powerfully thrown right into the corner. Carballo on the Rebote. Cut off in the air. Backhand by Julian. Carballo has to come back for it. Just does lay it up. Julian advancing. Gets there before the second bounce. Soft touch. The drop shot. Scores. First point for Julian.
Drop shot begets drop shot. It's very well done. Not very soft, but Carballo knew he didn't have a play on it.
Ball missed off the serve. An ace for Julian. Cuts the deficit to just 1. Julian on the carom. Blasts it in. Carballo stops it on the outside. Opens up for a carom of his own. That scores.
You know, Julian looked a little tenuous with that. It looked like he didn't believe he can get to it.
Yeah.
Then like halfway taking a step towards it, he said, yeah, I can get to it. And then by the time you got to move towards it. Got to at least move towards it. If you miss it, you miss it. But you don't want to be standing flat-footed and saying, yeah, I could have gotten that.
A lot of times the carom doesn't open up.
I don't know that he could have, but
doesn't open up as much as the
Right.
players think based on the way it's spinning, as opposed to the 2-wall really does open up with the reaction off the front wall. Caroms tend to stay more to the inside of the court. Here's a backhand to the inside and passing. Rebote forehand. Swept off the ground by Carballo. Here's Julian right side. Kick off the sidewall. What a scoop low on the left side. Backhand passing right into the corner. Rebote escaped. 5 points for Carballo. He's got a possible set point.
Carballo's played disciplined high line throughout. Elected not to move up on one ball that he might have been able to get. I mean, with that explosive power and the speed that he has.
Nice catch there by Julian on the left side. Right in the corner. Rebote again. Awfully thrown. Not going to pass Julian this time. Rebote missed. So you're going to miss there by Carballo. Julian with his 3rd point. Still a possible set point for Carballo.
Carballo does have a couple points to play with here, but that'll tell you when he misses the ball quite like that, that he's not watching it fall into his cesta off the Rebote. You need to keep your eye on the ball the entire time, that you're either looking to catch it off the front wall or make the play on the Rebote off the back wall. You need to watch it go into your cesta.
Big forehand. That is on the wall and missed. Point and set. Carbo takes it 6-3. 2 minutes on the board. We will play set number 2.
So that first set goes the direction of Carbo and the Cesta Cyclones. 6-3. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. There we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Focus on Carbo having won that first set, 6-3. Here's some replays from that first set. Beautiful catch by Carbo. Committed to the 2-all, throws a 2-all. That's the one that Julian may have, maybe I could have gotten it. Kare by Julian opens up at the last second, but not enough. Carbo stops it. Powerful forehand to the inside. Backhand by Carbo off a good throw by Julian. Speaking of Julian, there we are back in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Julian has a good tie on that cesta. Some players take their cint off. That's the blue string on the top of the cesta. Actually goes all around the cesta. That's what keeps his hand in there. Sometimes players like to tighten it up after every couple throws, after every point. Other players they get a good one, they like to keep their hand in there. Julian's one who does not like to untie his cesta in between sets. We are in our 4th match of the day with 6 matches scheduled. Julian Carbo is the last singles match of this game day. There we have the focus on Carbo. And then we're moving on to 2 doubles matches to finish out this Tuesday evening performance. About 10 seconds to go before we begin our next set.
Ready to begin our second set. Julian will have the serve. There's a serve by Julian. Our second set is underway. Julian, that rebote just caught the top part of the pad. He's out of play. Carbo on the board first.
Can't tell if Julian was going for the drop shot save on that rebote. Just try to get it above the pad.
Forehand rebote, save to the inside. Julian keeps it inside, low and hard. Carbo with the high scoop. There's a backhand right up the middle. Rebote left side by Julian. It's on the wall. Carbo with a nice pickup. There's the backhand. Julian low and hard. That one dropping low. Carbo with a one-handed save. That ball kicked up. Julian, catch of his own up high with one hand. Carbo crashing into the sidewall, able to get it to pass. Here's the rebote forehand. Kicking back to the middle of the court. Carbo on the costado, whips it inside. Rebote saved by Julian deep in the backcourt. Carbo advancing up at the 6, shoots a 2-wall, thrown in to score. Carbo 2-0 lead.
Carbo, for the most part, has been playing mistake-free Jai-Alai. We have not seen him with those unforced errors that sometimes enter his game. Playing with good control, great power on both the forehand and backhand. Curious to see if he's going to go back to that powerful first serve, looking for the ace.
Powerful serve is an ace. What a serve there by Carbo for a 3-0 lead.
Answers my question, yes. Carbo answered me in the affirmative.
Julian handles that serve, backhand, low to the inside, cut off. Here's Carbo. Rebote left side, Julian the two-wall kicks down low into the pad. Pad is bad, 4-0 advantage.
Julian again just trying to get one in. Julian not playing the singles match anywhere near the same way he played that first doubles. Of course, when you have Nicholas with you, it's good motivation to play just a bit more aggressively. Julian just not able to land these shots.
Low hard serve, that one crossing again and scoring. 5-0, Carbo is a possible set, possible match point. Kare lands in and scores for Julian. He's on the board. Our second set, still possible match point for Carbo.
There will be no shutout. That was really well done.
Forehander Bote, pushed outside. That one lands outside of play. Point, set, and match. Carbo gets it done in straight sets, 6-3, 6-1. Another win here for the Cyclones. Make it 4 in a row on this game day. Clean sweep of the points so far. Just 2 remain. Big advantage here for the Cyclones. Their 4th-ranked team, Jed Manny, taking on, it's actually the 6th-ranked team of the Warriors because of some substitutes. Joseph and Kare coming out for the Warriors. Let's take a look at that game day score now. 4.5 points for the Cyclones. They've already locked up the win. Looking to add some more points and ultimately overtake the Renegades for first place in the regular season. Top 3 finishers at the end of the regular season will make the playoffs. The team with the highest point total finishes up in first place will get a bye into the championship. Second and third place teams will play off, and the winner of that playoff day will take on the number 1 ranked team in the regular season in our Fall 23 Championship on December 15th. We have Carbo ready to go here. Big win for him. His singles play, I mean, he started off his first season in Battle Court undefeated. I think it was 6-0 that season. Picks up a big win right there. That's his 3rd, 3-4 overall. Here he is. We have Carbo of the Cyclones.
All right, Carbo, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Feel good. It's about executing, having discipline out there, and just locating the ball.
You were laser focused for that entire match. How do you retain your focus in such an intense game day like today?
So sometimes it's tough for me to focus out there. Just having a checklist, trying to do at least 2 of those 3 things, and when I do 2 of those 3 things, typically I come up on top.
Well, congratulations again for winning your match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
You got it.
And coming up next, 4th-ranked team for the Cyclones. What's scheduled to be a 4th-ranked doubles match. Jed and Manny. Team is the 4th-ranked team for the Cyclones. However, Joseph and Kare step in here. 4th team originally scheduled to be Kare up in the front with Bradley behind him. Bradley out for the season, so Joseph slides into the back. Slides up into the front. Kare moves to the back. And it's also the 6th-ranked team for the Warriors. On the season here, Jed and Manny, 3-3 overall in their 6 matches. Kare and Bradley in this 4th-ranked spot, 0-5. I think all those 5 matches have come with Joseph up at the front, maybe one of them with Bradley, but most of the season they've been playing at least a man down. Quadruple zeros up on the clock. We are ready to go with our 5th match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match. The Wall Warriors against the Cesta Cyclones. Joseph will serve for the Wall Warriors. Here's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Manny. Korea's there. Backhand by Korea. Low and hard. Jedden's there. Here's the backhand by Jedden. Rebote coming out. Joseph on the rebote. Jedden on the catch. Backhand. Catch by Correa. Correa from the forehand. Powerfully. Straight back. Manny's there. Powerful forehand by Correa. There's the catch by Manny. Rebote. Here's the catch by Jedden. Jedden powerfully from the right side. No rebote there. First point of this match goes to Jedden and Manny of the Cesta Cyclones in the white shirt. Jedden serves.
And Jedden is kind of overshadowed by some of the improvement of Iker and Bueno on his Cyclones team, but he's been playing so well this season as well. Up in the front court, how about that three-wall play, Stu? And struggling on the catch last season, wasn't throwing many shots, but this season he's figured both of those out. He's a complete player up in the front.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's the catch by Correa. Correa powerfully from the forehand sends it right up the middle. Manny's there. Catch by Correa. Correa from the 11 line. Pika attempt coming straight over the top. That ball escapes into the overhead screen. That's 2 points for Jedden and Manny.
And Okare was having a little bit of trouble with his basket. You saw the repairs during the singles match. Maybe not full control of the ball out of that one. He's usually pretty solid and consistent with the peak of that one, just getting away from him.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a catch by Correa. Correa powerfully from the forehand. Manny's there. Ball tipped at the side wall. That's a 3rd point for the white shirts, the Cesta Cyclones. Jedden and Manny. Jedden serves.
Yeah, tough catch trying to line it up as it crosses the side wall. Just tipped.
Correa on the forehand. Big right side to the outside. Jedden for the rebote. That's in the pad, and the pad is bad. There will be no shutout. Joseph and Correa are on the board with a point. Joseph serves.
Yeah, came back a little bit too far on that one, or the rebote maybe traveling a little further than Jedden was expecting. Either way, ate him up, just dropped it a little lower into the pad. The pad is bad.
Here's the catch by Manny down low, backhand to the inside. Joseph has it. Joseph, split placement, stopped by Manny. Manny over the top. Big bounce, brought down by Correa at the 13 line. Powerful forehand, caught by Manny in the backcourt. Here's the catch by Correa. Correa powerfully from the right side. Here is Manny. Cortada by Manny will score. 4 points for Jedden and Manny. A reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, such a smart throw there by Manny. Saw that Correa was hanging a little deeper in the backcourt.
Possible. Set point. Big right side by Correa. Manny reaching behind him to come up with this catch. Picada, the big bounce, brought down by Correa. Correa from the forehand, big right side. Escapes to the outside. Jedden makes the save. Here's Correa at the 6 line. Powerful throw, 3-wall play. Manny comes out to try to make the rebote save. He does. Catch by Correa at the 5 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Manny. There's the backhand. Correa's there. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside. That ball is tipped in the front court by Jedden. 2 points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph serves. It's a catch by Manny. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point and set for Jedden and Manny of the Cesta Cyclones. They take the first set 6-2. We will put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
(6-2) in the opening set in favor of the Cyclones. Looking to add another win on this game day. My, oh my. Would be 5 in a row, 6 points. And then going into that final match, a chance for a clean sweep. And first game day of the season, actually, between these two teams went to the Wall Warriors. Since that point, it's been all Cyclones. Won 4 of 6 matches back on the 13th of October, and also 4 of 6 matches on the 23rd of October, losing 1 singles and 1 doubles on both of those days, so just 2.5 points fewer than the max. You see Jedden get back out there. A little early practice. Some replays rolling on. Kare and Joseph, just haven't really gotten anything going all season long. At their stats as a 6th-ranked team, 0-6. They've played most of the season as the 4th-ranked team, 0-5. Just been tough for these Warriors, playing 2 men down now with Bradley and Inaki both out. They have a little fight here and can force a 3rd and decisive set.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the second set. Joseph has the serves for the Wall Warriors. First serve is good. Here's Manny. Backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Kare on the catch. Backhand. Oh, that gets away from Kare. Falls out low. Jedden and Manny are first on the board here in our second set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Jedden serves.
Got to expect that that's something with the basket. You don't see Kare miss a backhand that low. That was like an inch off the ground at its apex.
Jedden winds up. Split placement. Caught by Joseph. Joseph on the backhand. Caught by Manny. Manny over the top. Here's a catch by Kare. Kare, big right side. Escapes to the outside. Beautiful catch by Kare. There's the backhand. Manny's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's the catch by Kare again. Powerful forehand. Back to the inside. Manny's there. Pika. Stopped by Kare overhead. Beautiful forehand on the return. Manny saves the rebote. Here's Kare from the 6th line. Forehand played back and hard. Rebote comes in. Manny makes a save. Kare, what a catch at the sidewall. Juggling, however, ruled. That ball was bobbled. Great effort by Kare to try to bring that in. Point does go to Jedden and Manny. They lead 2-0.
Yeah, it was really difficult catch kicking up there on the left side. Thought he had it there for a moment. The ref saw a little piece of the ball popping out of the basket. 2-0 advantage now for the Cyclones.
Here's a catch by Kare. Powerful forehand. Rebote. Rebote by Manny. Here's Kare from the 9 line. Big right side. Here's a catch by Kare. Backhand. Manny with the scoop. Backhand from the 11 line. That backhand is just too low, escaping low from the left side of Kare. 3 points for Jedden and Manny. Jedden serves. What a catch by Kare. There's the backhand. Big right side. Scoop by Kare. Big right side. Juggling on the scoop. 4 points for Jedden and Manny. Jedden serves. It's an ace serve. 5 points. Possible match point. Here's the backhand by Kare. Catch by Jedden. Drop shot. Point set and match for Jedden and Manny, taking it in straight sets. 6-2, 6-0.
Another win there for the Cyclones. 5 in a row, just one match remaining. Scheduled to be the top-ranked doubles matchup. Nicholas and Julian substituting against Carbo and Nicholas. Should be a good one. Stay tuned. Coming up in just under 2 minutes. Six points for the Cyclones on the game day. Just 5 back of the Renegades. And the Renegades will have an extra game day compared to the Cyclones down the stretch here. But they do face off against one another, so the Cyclones still with a chance to take that top seed and advance via bye into the championship. We're going to hear from our winners. Jedden and Manny started off very well. A little bit of a slow patch in the middle point of the season, but they're back with a win right here. 4-3 overall. Let's hear what they have to say.
All right, Jedden and Manny, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
We feel good. We had to just go out there and execute what we needed to do. They're low on manpower, so we just have to go out there and execute our job. We're trying to make sure we stay in playoff contention so we can't play to our opponent's level.
That was your first win of the last 4 matches. How did you guys regroup together to come back now with a win?
Well, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Long as we win when it counts, we're winning right now. The last 4 matches was the pass, and for us to lose, we're still in playoff contention. So we got the 1.5 today. I think it's important that we continue to execute what we got in front of us going through the rest of the season.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on this next
Go
match.
Clones.
And let's quickly introduce our final match of the day. Top-ranked team coming out for the Cyclones, Carbo and Manu. And this season, that team 5-2 overall. Their opponents, Nicholas and Julian, we saw them in our opening match of the day, taking on the third team, Bueno and Manu. But Bueno and Manu got the better of them in 3 sets. See if they can turn the tide and pick up first win of the day for this Warriors team. Here's a serve by Nicholas. We begin our final match with a 2-all off the serve that scores for Carbo. Quick first point for the Cyclones.
Beautiful catch by Carbo, and Carbo's playing with the one guy who knows how to reel him in, get him to focus as he needs to.
Ball tipped off the serve. That is a second point for Carbo and Manu. Apologies, that was an over serve. That was an over serve. Second serve coming up here for Carbo. Was not tipped off the serve. Ball missed on the outside. That's a second point here for Carbo and Manu. Karam came out low into the pad, and the pad is banned. 3 straight for Carbo and Manu. Good adjustment by Julian off the serve. Takes it on the right side. Here's Manu. Big backhand. Not going to pass Manu. What a catch in the corner. Was up the backhand. He's getting in by Julian. Big backhand. Rebote left side. Carbo cuts it off. Looking for a 2-wall. Sails wide. First point for Nicholas and Julian. They now serve.
There will be no shutout at point 4. Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas has the serve.
What a catch overhead by Julian. There's a strong backhand. Manu steps up, takes it up at the 10 line. Julian up behind him. What a play at the 12 again. This one dropping low. Manu gets up there. Backhand inside on the numbers. Julian, another tough catch. Manu high and hard off the front wall. Julian back at the 13 line. Drops it inside for Carbo. There's a backhand by Carbo now to Julian. Carbo able to cut it off up at the 8 line. Strong backhand coming up the middle. There's a forehand now for Julian. Bio crashing into the sidewall, gets it off. Back to Julian now. Deeper in the backcourt. It's it right up the middle. Scoop there by Julian in the backcourt. This one dropped inside. Carbo's got it again. High Coasty lands in. Nicholas on the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Stopped by Carbo. Carbo returns a carom that scores. What a play by Carbo. 4-1 lead for the Cyclones.
Tremendous play there by Carbo. Got back to the outside beautifully, made a fantastic catch.
Rebote 2-wall by Nicholas. I mean, Carbo ducking down. Look at this explosive move. Gets there just before it's in the net. Avoids it with the offhand. The carom return. Oh, hard serve. Julian gets to that one before it crosses. Backhand, taken in up overhead. Ryan Rebote drops between them. Manu has to dig out a tough one. Nicholas at the 7 line. Inside placement. Manu scooped it up. That was right on the wall. Again, there's a tough save by Nicholas. Big bouncer. Carbo takes it off the wall now at the 8 line. Backhand, dropping low. Julian steps out of the way. Nicholas lays it up. Carbo advancing. The drop shot to the inside scores. 5 points for the Cyclones. They got a possible set point. See that drop shot. I mean, to have the power on the 2-all and then the control on a drop shot like that.
Beautifully executed, really beautifully executed. Strong contender for player of the day.
Big backhand. Nicholas looking for the rebote. Carbo, nice catch off the sidewall. Here's the backhand. Julian from the 11, backhand to the inside, dropping low. Manu gets up there. From the 9 line now, right back to Julian. Ball tipped by Julian there on the left side. Point and set. Carbo and Manu take it 6-1. 2 minutes, we'll play set number 2.
I'll tell you, a controlled Carbo is really wonderful to watch. Just some beautiful catches, some beautiful throws, all thrown just out of reach of his opponents. Just a good job overall. There we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their break. We have Carbo and Manu. Carbo basically listening to every word. Doing a good job of following the guidance and advice of his seasoned backcourter, Manu.
That one's now 4 seasons in a row. This has been the top-ranked team for the Cyclones, and really no better Carbo whisperer than Manu.
No, absolutely not. And it's absolutely, Carbo has all of the raw skill, raw power, speed. He has everything. Carbo absolutely has everything. Sometimes just a little lacking in control. And therein lies the importance of Manu. See Nicholas there. Nicholas doing his best to holding on to a set. Julian, again, he's got a good tie on that cesta. So he's gonna keep that tie. Very hard not to get dejected after just losing so many sets, especially in that first match. I mean, that first match between Nicholas and Julian, Bueno and Manu was just...
One that you expected the Warriors to probably get on the board and win, get the first win, maybe build a little momentum, but hasn't quite worked out that way today. Begins our second set. Low runner to the inside. Nice pickup by Julian. One dropped right on the side wall. Manu steps up. Powerful backhand. Caught up overhead. What a play by Julian at the 12 line. Here's Manu again, the low runner now. Backhand blasted. Julian going to run around it to keep it on the left side. Here's Carbo. Powerful forehand, wall to wall. Nicholas gets out there, drops it to the inside. Manu couldn't get there in the air. Has to come back for the rebote. He digs it out. Inside placement, scooped up by Manu. There's a backhand. Carbo, splitter. Nicholas not falling for it, caught it in the air, shoots it back up the middle. Carbo on the costado. Another 2-wall, blasted in to score.
Wow. Just wow. That costado 2-wall, you got to be able to see the ball in order to catch it. And if the guy's throwing it so fast that you can't see it, it's going to score.
Julian scooped it up in the backcourt. Low runner to the inside. Pulled in low by Carbo. Splitter. Scoop. Not held on to by Julian. Second point for the Cyclones.
Just in and out of the cesta. I have to say that Julian really played so aggressively in that first match. It went the full, almost the full number of points. Just doesn't seem to have anything left in the tank.
That is an ace. 3 points for the Cyclones.
Here's the backhand by Manu.
Here's Julian on the inside, backhand. Here's Julian on the inside. There's a backhand. Dropping low. Here's Carbo. What a catch by Julian up the wall, coming down with the ball. Another great catch by Julian. There's the backhand, a little lower. Carbo able to cut this one off. Powerful return, out of reach. Comes shooting off the back wall. Nicholas has got the save. Manu in the corner. Powerful backhand, cutting close to the inside. No play for Julian. Tough rebote there by Nicholas. Carbo again. This time with a drop shot, dropped in to score. Soft touch on the forehand. Carbo gets up to it. Backhand. Just out of reach of Julian. Nicholas on the rebote. Just does clear. That one caught a piece of the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's 5 straight for Carbo and Manu. If a possible set, possible match point. Ball missed off the serve, point, set, and match. Carbo and Manu take it. And in the final set, 6-0. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show coming up momentarily.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a Kare. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey, everybody, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show where the Cyclones just swept the points against the Wall Warriors too. Let's cut to some of those highlights right away and recap what we just saw right behind us.
Absolutely.
That started here in that opening match. Nicholas and Julian taking on Bueno and Manu.
There we go. What play there was in this first match today. It got off to a really good start. Really high pace. No, fast pace. That's it. Fast pace start. Nicholas and Julian were firing on all cylinders. Lots of powerful throws by all four players. Have to say that Bueno really stuck out to me in this first match. Each one of the players there having a bit more experience than Bueno has. That hitting of the ball, unfortunately, though, providing a dangerous situation to 1, 2, 3, almost hitting 3 players. Of course, not intentionally. You're just frustrated when you hit the ball. That's why we have a rule about that. Don't hit the ball after the point. But Bueno doing a fantastic job otherwise.
Another stop on the outside. Just beautifully done. Nice catch there by Julian. Back to Bueno. Look at how aggressive he is. And then the 2-all that follows. Stop by Nicholas, and then there's the carom return by Nicholas. That's the one that eventually scores.
Bueno here on the forehand. Rebote's save at the side wall. Again, a difficult play for many. Just got to get the ball into your cess to get it up to the front wall. Beautiful 2-wall executed there by Nicholas. Just so well done.
Look at how aggressive Bueno is. I mean, running in to cut these balls off, and in a second-ranked doubles match as a 5th-ranked player, all the confidence in the world today. Another 2-all there by Nicholas. A couple of them there in that second set, forcing a third set. See some of these highlights now in set number 3. There's one right there, up the wall, down with the ball, one-handed no less.
Split placement 2-score, beautifully executed by Nicholas. Manu was like a wall back there all day. Again, this version of Julian that we saw in the first match, an entirely different version. The problem is when you play so many points, there's a possibility you're going to throw yourself out. And that's basically what we saw happen as he played this doubles, basically as high energy as you possibly can, then a singles. That was a little bit lower energy in that last doubles. He just
didn't have much in the tank.
No, he can catch, but just not throw. Very much like a heavyweight boxer who punches himself out.
Yeah, that last one into the Chula, ending that match in favor of the Cyclones on the decisive 11th point of our third set. That really set the tone for the day. I mean, that's when you expect the Warriors to win, and Bueno and Manu pull off the upset. From that point on, it was all Cyclones. Iker coming back here against Kare in singles.
Yeah, Kare having some cesta difficulties here. Know that he was worried about some weaknesses in that frame. The frame is what provides the strength. Of course, that doesn't help. You see, yeah. Right up there in the tip of the cesta, there was what was a small fracture that became a larger fracture. After that, just becomes way too difficult. Still, he's so strong. Landed some really good throws on Ikeda. Ikeda's game is all defense. Here's an outside placement. I say that, and of course, we cut to one of him throwing a perfect the one outside placement that he did throw. Outside placement, beautifully executed by Ikeda to bring that win in.
Good showing for Kare, though. I mean, made it interesting, 6-5, 6-4. Ikeda got it done. Then Bueno against Joseph in singles, all Bueno right here.
Got to give Joseph credit for stepping up. Again, not originally intended by schedule to play singles at all, but per the rules of Battle Court as a result of the 2 season-long injuries they have and 2 of the better players, team captain Inaki and Bragley. Joseph stepping up, an entire class trying his best against Bueno, but he just was not able to get anything going in this match.
And Rebote right here, drop low into the pad.
It's one thing if he's getting beat. It's another thing, these unforced errors.
Right.
Just, it brought it to the first shutout of the day.
Yeah, straight set.
But a great sport about it.
And that brought us to that third-ranked singles matchup, though, Carbo and Julian. bunch of shots like that from Carbo, what we've seen the last few weeks.
When Carbo gets locked in, he can be absolutely dangerous. Beautiful catch here. Look at that concentration in the singles. No one behind him telling him what to do. That was one earlier that I mentioned that Julian may have thought about afterwards, like, yeah, I probably could have gotten to it, but stop moving towards it. Nice forehand to the inside. Carbo looking for this rebote, turns it into a one-hand rebote. Look at that save to the inside, and he throws it straight. Beautifully executed by Carbo. Always an exciting player, but today just put on a spectacular show.
Another one inside. You see that rebote by Julian. I mean, just makes it, but not a lot of power. And then Carbo, bam.
2 alls working for him. Sometimes they land out and create an unforced error. Not today. Landing in. Yeah. Outside placement, landing outside of play.
Yeah, gave Carbo the win for himself, Cyclones team, 3 straight. Sorry, 4 straight after that point. And then Jed and Manny. Losers of 3 in a row coming into this one. They had Joseph and Kare substituting a couple ranks up. Tough spot for them. It was all Jed and Manny here again. Look at this serve coming in.
Beautiful serve by Jedden. Beautiful catch by Kare. Kare did have some moments here that looked really good. This drop shot, you had 2 players there. Need to communicate a little bit better because you can't be running into each other. Decidedly good effort there by Kare, having to use an alternate piece of equipment in his cesta to get through this match, one that he wasn't used to.
And then the finale, top-ranked doubles matchup, Carbo and Manu against Nicholas and Julian. Wow, Carbo, really the star of the day for the Cyclones.
No question about it. Absolutely locked in. Beautiful catches on both sides, playing controlled. Shots were landing in well. Just overall, a really good job by Carbo. Beautiful catch here. Look at that. Maybe a little extra step there. Don't know. Don't know. If I were standing out there with the whistle, I might have blown it, but potentially holding, but you got it off in time as far as the judges were concerned.
And look at this one again. I mean,
Drop
looks like
shot
he's throwing the
inside.
2-wall, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Nicholas was moving to the outside. Looked like he was going back to the inside. That ball wasn't even thrown that particularly soft, but just scored really well.
Look at this one. A long 2-wall, Stu. What is that, from the 9 line?
Yeah.
I mean, Nicholas trying to get out there. He just throws it so hard.
What the hell do I have to do to beat this guy? Absolutely. When Carbo's on, he's just very difficult to beat for anybody.
Then another one there on the drop shot. I mean, boy, look at how far both Warriors are from that ball.
And a decidedly good effort by the Cyclones, who swept the day.
Yeah, with that win, taking all the points on this game day, a clean sweep over the Wall Warriors. As Stu and I join you back on camera, let's pull up those full season standings. Just a couple game days remaining, 2 at most for some of these teams, the Renegades, Devils, and Warriors. Renegades up at the top still 70.5. Cyclones just 3.5 outside of the top seed there, but a game day extra they've played so far. The Devils at 55.5 holding on to the final playoff spot. You got the Chargers 4 behind them. And the Warriors down there at the bottom with a couple game days left, but mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Stu.
Yes.
A little player of the day race for today. Couple of good candidates. I mean, coming from the Cyclones, all lights out play. Who's ultimately going to be our player of the day?
It's always difficult to say. Obviously, we had fantastic play by Manu. Manu was absolutely a brick wall back there. Yeah. Difficult to get anything by, making rebotes, especially in that first match. He was throwing bullets from that left side and playing a little bit more aggressively than we're used to seeing him play. But when you look at everybody, you had real good play from Nicholas, both matches, decidedly good play by Julian in that first match. Yeah. But the player who sticks out, and that's really what we go for when we're talking about the player of the day, who stands out above all else, was Carbo. And as we know, sometimes I don't give Carbo as much credit as he is due because I believe he's capable of just so much. He's got so much natural talent. But today, he showed it. He landed the 2-walls consistently. He was aggressive as always, but he was controlled aggressive. That serve was working for him. Everything he did worked today. And for that reason, he's player of the day.
Yeah, 2-0 on the day. We had a couple minutes to speak with him. Let's hear from number 3, Carbo. Hey everybody, we are here with our player of the day, Carbo, for today. Big win for your Cyclones, clean sweep of the points. Your strategy has changed a little bit. You've been throwing a couple more shots than we're used to you seeing. What's with that change in your strategy?
Yeah, it's all about having faith and having no fear. Typically in the past, man, I think I've had like 3 singles games that I've lost to where all I had to do was just bang the 2-wall and go along my way. So no, I'm gonna start taking some more chances when I have the opportunity, but just believing in myself and executing.
Yeah, and your serve is one of the best on the roster in terms of speed, also aces. What's with that mindset? You always go for it, even on that first serve.
Yeah, first and even the second serve after an over serve. You always gotta. Last thing I want is that opponent knowing that I'm gonna throw a lollipop in there. I want him always guessing and honestly fear me. Anytime anybody takes a court on me, I want them to second guess what the heck they're doing. So that's my plan. Awesome,
Carbo. Congratulations, 2-0 on the day. Our player of the day.
I think we need to settle this, actually. I do think we need to settle this. Andrew Bleckman.
Yeah.
Is your shirt blue or green?
We'll let the fans decide. Let us know.
Folks, decide. If there's a way of writing in, I don't know that there is. You can't have my personal
there's
email.
There's a lot of light here, Stu.
For Battle Court, this shirt that Andrew Bleckman is wearing, there's some debate as to whether or not it's blue or green. I think it may have something to do with lighting and monitors. You let us know, because that's what we've been talking about, apart from the fantastic play by Carbo and the shutout for the Cesta Cyclones today.
Wasn't there that, like, the dress that was 2 different colors for people? That was a trend a couple of years back. It said, you see, like, white
I'm not trendy. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Stu.
I don't remember. It might have been. Now the trend will be your shirt, blue or green.
Well, Stu,
I don't have an opinion on it.
When we return on Friday, we're going to have the Renegades in action against the Wall Warriors. Again, second and last game day for both of these teams. Gaucheri and Ben against Nicholas and Julian will get us started. Then Williams and Ubia against Joseph and Kare. Then Goenaga and Julian in singles. Our 4th scheduled match, which was Gaucheri against Inaki, has been forfeited by the Warriors. Gaucheri going to get that win. Then Arats against Nicholas will follow. Then Goenaga and Ben against Joseph and Kare, substituting there for the 4th team of the Warriors. We'll close out our game day. Stu and I will be back here on Friday evening as we continue on here with the last couple game days of our Fall 23 regular season. He's Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Bleckman. We'll see you guys Friday, 7 p.m.
See you Friday, 7 p.m.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!